Two of the top three teams in the 13th region from the 49th District about to do battle here at Jackson County High School. Hello and welcome to PRTC TV for tonight's coverage of the visiting North Laurel Lady Jaguars and the Jackson County Lady Generals. Along with TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Sulfridge, Hunter Carroll, my name's Brian Murray. It's great to have you. Appreciate you joining us for another broadcast of exciting high school basketball action. We're coming to you a little bit later than normal. North Laurel was not able to get here until about 25 minutes till 6. So it's looking like we're going to tip off closer to 10 after, maybe even 6:15 before this one gets underway. But as long as time goes back, this has been, well, at least for the last 20-plus years, this has been a rivalry here in the 49th District that all started, Hunter Carroll, when North Laurel moved over from the 48th District in the 12th region in the 2005 season, I believe, and became a 49th District rival, replacing Rockcastle County.
Yep. And then, Brian, you know, too, like you said, this is going to be a top three matchup going off the RPI between these two teams. Going to be a very tough challenge for both sides. Neither team really, you know, likes to lay down and quit or anything like that. Expect North Laurel to come out and press the Lady Generals quite a bit, and you know that's always going to be a key matchup when the Lady Generals are playing is how are they going to handle the pressure.
Jackson County, statistically speaking, when you look at similar opponents, does not look favorable for them, as the team they're playing tonight beat South Laurel. I believe that was about a 20-point win for North. Let's see, 23-point win. And, of course, Jackson County defeated by South here at home by 12. But what you have to realize sometimes is that different teams are going to match up differently, and Jackson County was not able to utilize their size advantage with 6'4" Kennedy Ward and 6'2" Abby Gilbert, but tonight may be a totally different story. The thing that really, the ultimate question that Coach Tyree and her staff has to answer is, can we control the turnovers? Can we get the ball up the floor effectively? Because once they get into offensive court, their efficiency ratio as far as scoring goes through the roof.
Yeah, and one thing, too, you know, it's kind of like you said, can we limit the turnovers? Would really, you know, if you're a Jackson County Lady Generals fan, you would like for those turnovers to be 10 and under. And then if you're a North Laurel fan, obviously you want those turnovers to be up in the 20s. Kind of going to see, you know, who's going to be able to control the pressure. If North Laurel speeds this game up, it's obviously going to be in favor of North Laurel. If Jackson County's going to be able to slow this game down and really put a crunch and a hold on North Laurel's possessions, kind of make it a little tighter on them, it's going to be in favor of Jackson County. It really just kind of depends on what type of basketball are we going to see tonight. Is it going to be an up-pace, fast tempo, which is in favor of North Laurel, or is it going to be a slow-down tempo that favors Jackson County?
And to further your argument about points, North Laurel is one of the top scoring teams in the region, averaging right at 70 points a game, and Jackson County averages 58, so a 12-point differential as far as how many points these teams are used to scoring. Now, the boys' game will follow this. It'll be a separate broadcast somewhat, in that we will close this broadcast and start another one out. But if you are coming to us and you're joining us live on this Tuesday, January 17th, we are streaming worldwide, both on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. We appreciate you joining us. Make sure you share the broadcast with your friends and to your social media pages so we can spread the word and promote these student athletes. Now, Jackson County has not defeated North Laurel. We had the kind of a similar instance last week when they played South Laurel. The last time Jackson County defeated North Laurel in girls basketball, Coach Courtney Tyree was a junior on that team. That was at North, and it was 2007, December 14th of 2007. As a matter of fact, that is the only time that Jackson County has defeated North Laurel. Of course, North Laurel, a relatively new school. I believe they came on board sometime in the early to mid-90s, and when they kind of split, took Bush and Hazel Green and kind of made it into North Laurel, which is where the green and the blue comes from. Blue from Bush and green from Hazel Green.
Yep.
But these two teams have met 33 times since North Laurel opened up, and North Laurel has won 32 of 33, including 29 in a row. And one thing about it, and I was talking to somebody earlier about this, is one of the biggest factors that is not talked about very much is stuff like this. 29 wins in a row for North Laurel, much bigger school, all these different things. The mental preparedness is a huge factor. It has to be.
And another thing, too, Ryan, when's the last time North lost a district game?
Yeah.
I don't know the for sure, but I want to think it's been at least 5 years since North has lost an actual district game against any opponent, not just the Lady Generals. That's going against Clay, Jackson, Oneida, and Redbird. So, it's been North has dominated this district in the past 5 years. All credit to Coach Mahan. I'm pretty sure he's produced probably the top 5 leading scorers in North Laurel girls history. If you go in there and look, with players like Madison Shepard, Hannah Lawson, Kayla Bruner, Emily Sizemore, things like that, he's produced great talent, and he's made do with what he's had. So, you've got to give him credit for that. And like I said, it's been a dominant stretch these last 5 years.
You were talking about last time that they lost a 49th district game, and looking here, that would have been 2017 when they lost to Clay County in the district final in 2017. So since 2017, it has really been North Laurel's district, so to speak, in the 49th. It all started to turn. Eddie Mahan Jr. is in his 12th season, and he had some teams that really struggled in the beginning. They were 9-25 his first season, 6-26 his second season, but starting in 2015 until now, his record is 190 wins against 57 losses. That is a 77 winning percentage. So to put that in perspective, if he coached 100 games, he won 77 and lost 23. And his last 7 seasons, Hunter, his average season has been 27 wins and 8 losses. And
one thing, too, that, I think Mahan's done a very good job that a lot of people at home probably don't know is Mahan actually coaches the middle school program as well, which is, some people kind of wonder, well, why in the world does that matter? Well, it matters because by the time you get to high school, you've been in Coach Mahan's system for 3 years.
Yes.
So when you leave, you've been a part of Coach Mahan's offense for 7 years and part of his defense for 7 years. So that is a very good, he really is, he's built that program really from the ground up since he's got in. He's kind of dug in, made his roots. This is the way he's going to do it, and it's kind of, you're going to get on board or leave. That's the only option that you've got.
Well, and that's one thing, too, that we're starting to do here in Jackson County as well, with Courtney Tyree getting involved at the middle school level. And, hopefully you can balance that. You have enough staff that you don't cheat your high school team by not letting them get prepared while you're coaching the middle school games. But, and, of course, Mahan's got a great staff, and I know Courtney does as well. Jackson County, on the other side of it, Courtney Tyree in her 5th season, she's got a 68 winning percentage, and she is 86-41 in 4+ seasons. Made her first trip to the 13th region last year as runner-up to North Laurel, and made some noise while they were there after losing to Bell County by 30 earlier in the year. Absolutely, it was a special night for the Lady Generals. Shot the 3 well, 2-1 rebounding advantage, and defeated Bell 69-36 before losing to South Laurel in the semifinal, 41-37. So Courtney trying to get back to the region this year, and of course North Laurel favored as well to go there this season. We're going to step away for a quick break, and we're going to come back. We will get the starting lineups for this one. It is going to be a dandy. The North Laurel Lady Jaguars coming in with a record of 11-4 against the Jackson County Lady Generals with a record of 14-3, 2 of the top 3 teams in the region, number 2 and number 3. We'll come back. North Laurel Lady Jags and the Jackson County Lady Generals are next here on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help. with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
You ready?
You're gonna love this.
To crank it up and rock it out. We took you backstage and we made you laugh out loud. We brought you great stories and a front row seat to some of country music's biggest stages. But trust us, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
That's an avalanche of awesome.
This is a Circle Network, and we are just getting started.
Today, reliable internet is crucial for everyone to thrive. PRTC gets it. And we want you to know if you are currently enrolled in the Affordable Connectivity Program or Lifeline to help with your PRTC bill. You will lose these important benefits if you sign up for a government-funded cell phone plan. Protect your ACP or Lifeline benefit. Contact PRTC to learn more.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Time for the starting lineups of this one here on PRTC TV between the visiting North Laurel Lady Jaguars and the Jackson County Lady Generals. First off, for Coach Eddie Mahan Jr.'s North Laurel Lady Jaguars, we mentioned Eddie Mahan in his 12th season. He has won 242 games against 137 losses. They are ranked second by RPI in the 13th region this year at 11-4. They will start number 23, Emily Sizemore. Number 54 is Chloe McKnight. Number 21, Brooke Nicholson. Bella Sizemore wears number 5. And 00, Jalen Black. Leading scorer on the team for North Laurel on the season is Emily Sizemore,
who's also the all-time leading scorer in North Laurel history.
Just happened a couple of games ago, averaging 16.6 points per game. That's number 23. Chloe McKnight, number 54, averages 15 a game. And number 21, Brooke Nicholson, who can score in bunches, averages 14 points a game. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Jackson County Lady Generals under head coach Courtney Tyree. She's in her 5th season with a win and loss record of 86-41. They are ranked number 3 in the 13th region by RPI with a record of 14-3. They will start number 34, Abby Gilbert. Also 00 is Madison Curry. Number 52, Jenna Creech. Kylie Shannon, number 11. And the Lady Generals leading scorer, number 34, Abby Gilbert. I think I missed
Jenna, didn't you?
I missed Jenna, yeah, Jenna Creech.
And I think too, Brian, as crucial as it is for the Lady Generals in this game, that they really need to come out to a good start and don't come out flat like they did in the South. Because I think North's a team that you really don't want to play behind against because they're so efficient with their ball handling and their spacing, is that they can eat 60 seconds up before they even look for a look.
Abby Gilbert leading scorer for Jackson County, averaging 16.6. Kennedy Ward at 13 and Madison Curry at 7. Kylie Shannon averages 10. Tip controlled by North, and on the quick, literally took 4 seconds. Emily Sizemore gets the first points of the game. Well, and you're exactly right. The game with South, we played them even second and third quarters. And the first quarters when they did their damage, and a good team will not let you back up once they got you down. Madison Curry, rainbow, right elbow 3. Jackson County on top 3-2. Lady Generals in a zone. Here's a 3 from Black. That one's no good. Rebound. Kenna Ward had her hand on it, then Abby Gilbert pulls it down.
And Abby is now 3 rebounds away from her, I believe, 200th rebound of the season.
Wow. Down low, they find Gilbert, but not in a good spot. Good shovel pass to Kenna Ward, up and won't fall. Rebound to Ward again. She throws it out to Gilbert off the window and ends. 5-2. Lady Generals on top by 3 here in the early going. We've played 1 minute.
Really liked her, too, how Abby kind of caught it high and kept it high on her shot. Kind of didn't give the defense time to come over and take it away from her.
Down low, they find McKnight for an easy one. Chloe McKnight with her first points. Now 5-4 Lady Generals. North Laurel not pressing off that made basket, which surprises me.
And it may be, too, Brian, one of those things as well as Coach Mahan knows is, this is a game you want to win for confidence boost, but you really don't have to win it. So there's really no point to show everything that you have.
Creech left open for a 3. That one's good. Jenna Creech nails the second 3 of the game for the Lady Generals, and Jackson County's doubled up North Laurel in the early going 8-4. Sizemore across the timeline to Black, now Nicholson. 2-3 zone by the Lady Generals, trying to cut down those perimeter shots. Sizemore, Nicholson.
Nice rotation there by the Lady Generals.
Jackson County closing well on those, and that's a really nice interior pass down there to Sizemore. Emily Sizemore has 2 of their 3 buckets, and the lead down to 6. Jackson County 8, North Laurel 6. Creech gives it to Gilbert down low. Gilbert double teamed, gives it to Curry, can't get the 3 off. Bad spacing right now for the Lady Generals. Nobody on the other side of the floor. Now there goes Shannon over there. Got to get Shannon some touches. Haven't called her name very much here in this first 2+ minutes. Shannon, ball fake to Ward, now back to Curry. Lady Generals taking their time, and Gilbert does get her pocket picked as they close on her from the backside. Jackson County's first turnover. They look at McKnight down low. Don't give it to her. Nicholson's open for a 3, and that one's no good, too strong, but they get the offensive rebound. Does Sizemore. Emily. Nicholson fakes the 3, floats the shot. Actually, I'm not sure what that was, to be honest with you. It might have just been deflected by Ward.
I think she was trying to go to McKnight there on the steal, and then, props to Ward for getting her hands up and props to Shannon for getting it. North doing a very good job, too, looking like they're kind of in a 1-3-1, but I really think they're playing a triangle in 2 right now with Gilbert going against Gilbert and Ward.
Almost thrown away. Gilbert right corner. Down to Ward. Ward trying to get it to Shannon down low, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow does favor Jackson County, but that's another one of those passes that you just have to make that momentary decision. Is the angle good? How many defenders do they have on them? And that's a pass right there that should not have been made.
Yep, and Grace McKnight checking in for the Lady Jags, number 35.
I believe that's a twin sister to Chloe. Ward and McKnight go down. They get it into Shannon. She can't get it to go. Rebound to McKnight for North Laurel. Sizemore fakes the 3. Nicholson on the baseline. Gives it to McKnight. Quick shot is good. Chloe McKnight, she has 4 of their 8. Actually, her and Emily Sizemore are the only 2 that have scored for North, and they've got 4 apiece. We're tied at 8. Just past the midway point here in the first.
And now North with a man-to-man defense.
Switching it up. Curry is going to be fouled. And the one thing about it that's interesting about that call right there, that they got Bella, and it was an obvious hack. But, if the officials kind of set the pace here in the beginning that they are going to call that foul, that can dictate how long a team can get away with that type of defense.
Yeah, and one thing, too, like you said, North really – one thing they really want to do is they really want to speed you up, and they want you to play fast, which is their speed and their game.
Down to Gilbert, off the glass, and good. Nice ball control there by Abby Gilbert to kind of slow the ball down when she was attacking toward the basket. Big bucket right there for Jackson County, as North Laurel had kind of gotten the momentum back here in the last little bit. McKnight misses, and the rebound to Abby Gilbert.
And one thing, too, Brian, you kind of feel like is that seems like here in the early going, just what I've seen is that you want Nicholson. She can obviously beat you with the 3, but you kind of want to contest her more than making her a driver.
Madison Curry, wild shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, though. In the left corner, gives it down low for
open.
Gilbert. Shannon wide open, puts it up and in. Kylie Shannon's first points, and Jackson County out to another 4-point lead on back-to-back buckets. 3:03 left here in the first quarter, 12-8. Lady Generals by 4. Coach Mahan going to take a timeout. Well, if you're Coach Tyree, you love this start, And we've called a lot of ball games where good teams have gotten Jackson County down by 6, 8, 10, 12 points at the end of the first quarter and never looked back. So I think if you're Coach Tyra and her staff, you've got to be pleased with the way this has started off.
Yeah, and one thing too, though, with you're doing, if you're Coach Tyra here, is that you've got to expect on a made bucket right here that pressure is probably fixing to come, trying to speed up. So you've got to be mentally prepared for that. How are they going to respond? You know, when Jackson County, it's kind of went their way so far in this first half, and they really kind of had their way, you know, getting good looks and things. But I believe this is shaping up to be a game of runs, Brian. It's going to be really who can handle adversity better.
North Laurel with the ball out of the timeout. Bella Sizemore out top. Jackson County again the 2-3. They throw it away, but North Laurel gets it back. Good hustle, but they missed the shot. Shannon with the rebound. I think the one and done, too, on the offensive end is going to be huge, that we control the defensive glass.
Yeah, and one thing, too, you're going to have to watch.
Ward has it turned, the pass knocked away, and on the other end, we're going to get a foul on Jackson County as Bella Sizemore drove the basket. I think Jackson County fans wanted the block. They're going to whistle it on Abby Gilbert. That's her first. And the first foul called on Jackson County here in the game. So when you can play 6 minutes with no personal fouls, that's a very good thing. Sizemore's shot rolls in. Made friends with the rim. Ward going to check out for Jackson County. And number 20, Addison Truitt, checks in.
You gotta wonder, Brian, is this going to be the first time that the Lady Generals see this North Laurel press on a make free throw?
We are getting ready to find out. And not exactly what we were thinking, but they are going to pick up full court.
And I think that's a matchup that Jackson County is going to have to expose.
Gilbert brings it all the way down and has it taken away from behind by Bella Sizemore. Long pass ahead to Nicholson. Nicholson puts it up and got it to go. First points for Nicholson. That's 4 points in a row by North Laurel, and we're tied at 12. I like this matchup right here as long as Abby doesn't get down there with 3 people around her, because she can bring the ball up the floor, and I don't think McKnight can play sticky defense corner from end to end.
No, but I think one thing that North does a very good job at is bringing that second girl to kind of speed up Abby and force her and kind of lead her into turnover like you just saw.
Down low, they find Truitt, puts it up, no good. Shannon back up and gets it to fall, and the foul. Kylie Shannon always finding herself in the right place at the right time, and that's not by coincidence. A really big putback there by number 11. Foul was on number 35. That's Gracie McKnight, her first, team second. And Shannon with a chance to complete the three-point play. And does. Shannon leads the scoring with 5, and Jackson County back on top by 3, 15-12 with 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Jackson County's 2-3 is moved well here in this first quarter.
Yeah, and North's done a very good job too at kind of attacking that with either Nicholson driving like she just did right there, or kind of the two-girl game with Sizemore and McKnight has been very successful for them as well.
Gilbert with the block on Nicholson, and it is a tied up ball on the floor. Possession arrow favors North, so we'll stay on that end. Bella Sizemore set to trigger it in. Gets it into Nicholson. Nicholson puts the tough shot up. It won't fall. McKnight with the rebound. Blocked. Looked like an over-the-back foul on North Laurel. No call. Nicholson has it. Open for a 3 is Emily Sizemore, and she got it. A lot of contact on the rebound there. North Laurel ties it up at 15. We're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Abby Gilbert penetrates. Kicks it over to Shannon. Now back out top to Maddie Curry. Jackson County could hold for the final shot of the period, but a lot of time left. Still 37 seconds left and counting. High pass. Good job by Gilbert to go up there and get it. Good aggressive move with the left hand. Abby Gilbert's got 6, 17-15.
And a smart play there, too, by Gilbert to go to her left to go away from Sizemore, who was on Shannon. Sizemore was looking for the double team.
Knocked away by Gilbert. North Laurel retains possession. 15 seconds left. Almost a steal, but you go for the steal, and get an easy one for Chloe McKnight. She's got 6, tied at 17, 6 seconds left in the quarter. Curry takes it all the way, too strong. Rebound, Shannon back up and in at the horn. What a great job there by Kylie Shannon to close out a great first quarter for Jackson County, getting her 6th and 7th point at the end of one. Jackson County with a 2-point lead over North Laurel, 19-17. Stay tuned, more 49th District basketball action coming up next on PRTC TV.
Egypt and Mike are back to business.
This is going to be one of our best yet.
Balancing project bids.
You can do that. I can do anything.
And busy kids.
Here we go.
Get head over heels for their jaw-dropping reveal.
That is cool. My yang.
And my yang.
Married to Real Estate. All new Thursday at 9 on HGTV.
Big or small, you need to call 811 before you dig. At least 2 business days before digging, you need to call 811. It's fast, it's free, and it's the law. Why call 811? We mark underground utility lines so you can dig safely. DIY or a pro, you always need to call 811. It's fast to call 811 or visit our website. It's free, and it's the law. Preventing gas and utility damages keeps us all safe. Big or small, you need to call 811 before you dig.
Jackson County with the ball to start the second quarter. They lead North Laurel by 2, 19-17 here on PRTC TV. And we're going to get a foul on Nicholson in backcourt. And again, this is why I feel this is important. If they're going to call these hand checks and stuff like that and call them both ways, then I'm perfectly fine with that. But they're not going to let them go tonight.
No, it doesn't seem like it's going to be, the referees also know, Brian, that this is a 49th District matchup, which can get chippy really quick.
And Madison Curry dribbles it right off her foot. So an unforced error there by Jackson County. I want to apologize. We have had some technical difficulties. We had some back there in the first quarter with the video. Mark Sulfers tells me he believes that we've got these technical difficulties ironed out. So we apologize for any video difficulties we had there in that first quarter. 19-17, Jackson County on top by 2. North Laurel with the ball after the turnover. Moving the ball around well, North Laurel is looking for a seam to get it down to McKnight. McKnight's turnaround is blocked by Kennedy Ward. In the paint, down to McKnight, quick shot up and in. McKnight leads them with 8 points, and we're tied at 19. Madison Curry in backcourt, guarded by Nicholson, gives it to Ward and back to Curry. Nice job there to get it into front court and set up the offense.
And yeah, Nicholson is really a very good defender, long, athletic defender, really able to kind of make your defender feel uncomfortable.
Truitt gets it from Ward. Truitt bounces it off her foot too. So 2 possessions and 2 feet turnovers. So Jackson County, after having an excellent first quarter, has gotten off to a rough start here in the first minute plus with 2 turnovers on 2 possessions. Nicholson looking down low for McKnight. And, when you see a player like Ward block that shot of McKnight, that makes your guards just a little bit more hesitant to throw that ball into the paint. And that can be a factor. Quick jumper from the top is good. That's Emily Sizemore, number 23. She's got 9 now to lead North Laurel. North Laurel back in front, 21-19. Jenna Creech into front court.
Nice.
Wide open is Shannon, up and in. Shannon has 9, and we're tied at 21 again.
Yeah, really nice move there by Creech. Kind of seen she was trying to dump it off to Truitt because the double team was coming, but Shannon's defender came, and she seen Shannon was wide open under the basket.
Down low, they give it to Emily Sizemore. Brooke Nicholson with an open look at a 3. Won't fall, but Jackson County not rebounding the ball well. One of the smaller players on the floor gets the rebound. They hit the backboard or the sideboard with that 3, and Shannon with the rebound. Curry in traffic, throws it back out to Truitt. Curry with it in the corner, gives it to Kennedy Ward. Ward backing her way in on McKnight. And called for traveling, switched her pivot feet. Going to get Abby Gilbert and also Madison Markham in there for Jackson County, replacing Kennedy Ward and Madison Curry. 5:27 left here in the first half, all tied up at 21, Jackson County and North Laurel. Lower scoring second quarter. North Laurel's had 4 points. Jackson County's only had 2. Nice move by Nicholson. Euro step, can't get it to fall. Good defense there by Abby Gilbert to make her sidestep and
really alter that shot there.
Yeah, change her shot up, yes. Gilbert on the drive, throws it away. Bella Sizemore saw it coming. Truitt the only one she's got to beat, and we got a what? Traveling called on Bella. Good job there by Truitt to get down there and get in front of her and make her take that extra step. Full court pressure, and that's exactly the one that should have the ball in her hands is Abby Gilbert and bring it all the way up, because I don't think they're going to bring McKnight all the way down the floor.
No. And really, too, you know, wouldn't care to see Abby right here with an ISO situation either, and just let her try and go get a bucket. You know, this is probably one of your better shooting lineups with Markham and Creech both in the game.
Truitt has it knocked away by Emily Sizemore. And one thing, too, is they're so used to Kennedy Ward being at that pivot spot there between the free throw line and the top of the key. They look a little dysfunctional here on this possession, trying to figure out a scheme. Jenna Creech has Truitt wide open, puts it up and in. First points for Addison Truitt. They lost number 20.
Yeah, really nice play design there by Coach Tyree. It's kind of that the person setting the screen's actually looking to get the ball right there, kind of an interesting set. It really caused a lot of confusion and able to get the Lady Generals bucket.
Bella Sizemore ball overhead. In the corner it goes to Emily Sizemore, and Shannon collapses on her quickly to cut down possible corner 3. Emily Sizemore in the paint. Somebody lost McKnight. McKnight has 10. Abby Gilbert into front court for Jackson County. Penetrates, kicks. They collapse well on the corner to not let Markham get that 3 off. Gilbert looking down low for Shannon. Emily Sizemore's got her sealed off pretty good. Gilbert cross-court pass over to Markham. Markham ball fake Shannon, puts the floater up short, gets her own rebound, and then has it knocked away. Shannon has her rebound for a moment, and then Emily Sizemore takes it away from her. So great defense there by the senior, number 23. Picks up her dribble. Truitt playing some sticky defense on her.
One thing, too, you know, Sizemore's kind of really had her way there in the paint.
That's Jalen Black. She got her first 3, and now they're up by 6, 26-23.
I think that was Claybrook, Brian, number 10.
I get them confused a lot. Number 10, Claybrook with the 3. Shannon at the free throw line. Over to Jenna Creech. Jackson County needs a bucket here. Creech drives, tried to float it to Shannon, but not a good pass. Interception by the Lady Jaguars, and here comes Bella Sizemore. In the corner to Nicholson, catch and shoot 3 is short. Rebound to Kylie Shannon. Shannon plays about 6 inches taller than she actually is.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people would probably even say that she is probably the Lady Generals X factor.
She's made certainly a difference since she's got with the team, and they're going to say that Truitt just dribbled it out of bounds. Nicholson playing some pretty close defense on her, but still too many unforced errors on the Lady Generals here in the first half as Shannon and Truitt goes out, and we get Kennedy Ward and Madison Curry back in there. 2:12 left here in the first half. North by 3 with the ball, 26-23. Jackson County's only allowed 2 3-pointers here in this first half. I think they allowed about a half a dozen against South Laurel last week, so doing better on the perimeter defense here. Down low, they find McKnight. Nice ball fake, but she throws an air ball. Rebound to Jenna Creech.
Yeah, big credit right there to Abby Gilbert being able to adjust that shot a little bit. Kind of had McKnight fighting away a little bit. Kind of felt uncomfortable and didn't have her feet set, which probably led to the miss.
Down low, they tried to find it to Abby Gilbert. A lot of contact down there, no call. Here comes Bella Sizemore into front court for North Laurel. Emily Sizemore might have got away with a walk. Down low, they find Emily Sizemore into the paint, puts it up, no good. Right there's McKnight, though, for the putback and the foul, and I believe they've got Gilbert with her second as well. McKnight has been, talk about an X factor for a team. McKnight has been a huge X factor for North Laurel tonight. She leads them with 12 points. Gilbert going to check out to avoid getting that third foul. Ironically, Abby has the only 2 fouls called on Jackson County in the entire first half. McKnight trying to complete the three-point play and cannot. Shannon with another rebound. So right here is where Jackson County needs to stop as the lead is up to 5, North Laurel's biggest lead. They throw it down to Ward, can't get the shot off, but now 3 for Madison Curry, her second 3 of the game. And just like that, the 5-point lead down to 2, 28-26.
Nice pass there by Ward. Kind of seen Curry's defender coming down for the double team, kind of trying to speed her up. Really nice play right there by Ward.
48 seconds left here in the half. North by 2 with the ball. Emily Sizemore in the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Jackson County. And we're going to have a reach-in foul on North Laurel. Nice rebound defense down there by Jenna Creech and got the rebound. And Emily Sizemore joins Abby Gilbert with 2 fouls. So with 34.8 seconds left in the half, Jackson County has a chance to tie or take the lead and can hold for the final shot of the half. Curry in the corner to Markham. Markham's going to be fouled, and that's number 3 on Emily Sizemore. So Coach Mahan did not make a move to get her out of there, and now she's only going to have 2 fouls to give for the rest of the game. Well, no, it's only her second. I'm sorry. Only her second. But still, 2 quick ones on his senior point guard and leading scorer in the program history. Nicholson going to check back in. Got excited for a minute. I thought it was 3.
I actually have her with 3 too.
Really?
So I thought it was 3 as well. But
and Jackson County, they inbounded to Kennedy Ward, and she misses the shot. Chloe McKnight upset, but it was very obvious. She dribbled it off her foot. So Jackson County with 18 seconds will get another chance here. Number 52, Jenna Creech, trying to inbound it. Gets it into Markham. Good ball fake, but her shot is blocked. Good defense by North Laurel. Here comes Bella Sizemore in the corner to Nicholson. The 3 is no good and bounced up over top of the backboard. They didn't call a dead ball. Madison Curry, can she get a shot off before the horn expires? She can, and it did get some backboard from beyond half court. So a very evenly matched first half for both teams. The second quarter not nearly as high scoring as the first quarter, but we have a 2-point lead for North Laurel at the half. Lady Jags 28, Lady Generals 26. We'll come back with Hunter at the half, also update some scoring from around the region. Stay tuned for more next on PRTC TV.
HGTV's feel-good favorite is back with all new episodes.
Holy cow.
Ben and Aaron are bringing heart and soul to their hometown. Join for all new feels,
we like making dreams come true,
reveals, and everything in between.
We need a bigger bathroom.
Hometown is all new. Sunday at 8 on HGTV.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC. It's all about you.
Yet to have a catch tonight. What can Mahomes come up with? They only bring 3 as he escapes. Crossbody, and he finds
The Super Bowl experience presented by Lowe's. Interactive games, autographs, NFL memorabilia, and more. Kickoff February 4th at the Phoenix Convention Center. Get your tickets today at superbowl.com/experience tickets.
A bundle from PRTC is your local choice for internet, TV, and phone at a better value. Our internet's faster than ever, with consistent, affordable speeds, no matter how many devices are online. State-of-the-art TV connections deliver more HD choices, convenient DVR options, and now TV everywhere. And unlimited local calling with new long-distance plans, backed by exceptional 24-hour customer service. Make the local choice for a better value. Call or visit PRTC online today.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today.
February 12th. The furriest rivalry in sports is back. When Team Rough battles Team Fluff.
What a game!
The Big Blue Crew versus the Tangerine Machine.
Touchdown!
Puppy Bowl 19. Sunday, February 12th on Animal Planet.
Well, it appears we have ourselves a good one here tonight at Jackson County High School between the visiting North Laurel Lady Jaguars and the Jackson County Lady Generals. Your halftime score, North Laurel 28 and Jackson County 26 here on PRTC TV. Thanks to all of you that's joining us live on this Tuesday, January 17th, whether you're catching us on our PRTC TV YouTube channel or our PRTC TV Facebook page. Jackson County outscored North Laurel by 2, 19-17 in the first quarter. The second quarter was lower scoring for both teams. North Laurel outscored Jackson County 11-7 to bring us to our halftime score of 28-26. Let's get inside the numbers. Time for halftime with Hunter.
We'll start with Jackson County's individual team stats. You had number 20, Addison Truitt, with 2 points. Number 52, Jenna Creech, with 3 points. Number 34, Abby Gilbert, with 6 points. 00, Madison Curry, with 6 points. And then the Lady Generals were led by number 11, Kylie Shannon, with 9 points and 5 rebounds. And then if you go over the North Laurel side, you had number 5, Bella Sizemore, with 2 points. Number 21, Brooke Nicholson, with 2 points. Number 10, Maria Claybrook, with 3 points. Number 23, Emily Sizemore, with 9 points. And then the Lady Jags were led by number 54, Chloe McKnight, with 12 points. And then if you go to the team stats, Brian, Jackson County shot 8 of 15 for 53% from 2, compared to North Laurel's 10 of 18 for 56% from 2. North was only 2 of 7 for 29% from the three-point line in the first half, compared to the Lady Generals 3 of 4 in the first half. The Lady Generals were 1 of 1 from the free throw line for 100%, compared to North Laurel's 2 of 3 for 67%. North Laurel had 7 team assists compared to Jackson County's 8. The Lady Generals had 13 team rebounds compared to North Laurel's 7. North Laurel had 3 team turnovers compared to Jackson County's 10 team turnovers.
All those numbers sound good for the home team except for those turnovers. They need to watch those. Had 27 against South Laurel last week and already in double figures in that first half. And it's the same thing we've talked about. It's just passes that should not occur, passes that are thrown into traffic, over-the-top passes, and it's mostly stuff like that. We did have 2 balls dribbled off the feet of players, but passing is the number one cause of those bad turnovers.
Yeah, and like you said, kind of had several of those kind of dribble it off your foot or off your shin or something like that. You know, a North player trying to steal it and stuff like that. And another thing that kind of stuck out to me, Brian, was North Laurel did a very good job on Miss Kennedy Ward, holding her to 0 points in the first half. Had a few assists, you know, kind of still making her presence known. However, though, that's still a big it's a big deal, you know, holding your second leading scorer to 0 points and you're only down 2.
Yeah.
And like you and I were talking at the break, too, this seems like more of a pace that you want if you're a Lady Generals fan, kind of that 52, 54 range. You really don't want to let this thing get out of hand and get into the 60s or the 70s because that's more of North Laurel's game.
Jackson County trails by 2 here at the half, 28-26. Some action for you from in and around the 13th region last night. It was Corbin defeating Whitley County handily, 70-24 in girls action. Danville Christian beat Estill 77-51. I think that was the only 2 games that involved 13th region teams or teams from in and around Jackson County. As far as other action tonight, Harlan County is playing at Bell County. That should be a dandy matchup. Williamsburg is playing at Buckhorn tonight. And we've got South Laurel playing at Somerset. That should be a good game. Knox Central going over to Pulaski County as well, playing Southwestern. And that should be a really good game. Rock Castle is at Wayne, and Barberville is at McCreary County, Letcher County Central at Owsley, and Clay County is traveling to Perry County Central for a tough matchup against the Lady Commodores. Harlan Independent also at Lynn Camp tonight in other action from around the region. We've got about 2.5 minutes before the start of the third quarter. Don't forget, we will have the boys game for you immediately following this one, North Laurel and Jackson County. So make sure you hang around for that one later on in the evening if you're joining us live on this January 17th. We're going to step away for a quick break. We'll come back and bring you the second half between the North Laurel Lady Jaguars and the Jackson County Lady Generals coming up next here on PRTC TV.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast. Crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
Welcome back to PRTC TV from Jackson County High School. It is girls high school basketball action between the Jackson County Lady Generals and the visiting North Laurel Lady Jaguars. Third quarter starting now with North Laurel with the ball to open things up. They lead by 2, 28-26. See what kind of adjustments both coaches made in the locker room at halftime. And as me and Hunter have both always said, the way that things go in the first half of the third quarter can tell a lot about this basketball game. North Laurel with 2 looks at threes there, one from Nicholson and one from Bella Sizemore. Could get neither one of them to go. And Bella Sizemore fell down there, and she's kind of a little bit gimpy. She's up. Abby Gilbert, right corner. Gives it down low for Kennedy Ward. Ward backing her way out on McKnight. Puts it up, and no good. Gets her own rebound. Back up and in. First points of the night for number 44, Kennedy Ward, and we're tied at 28.
And, you know, Brian, I think whoever can control the rebounds here in the second half is going to be a key factor, as well as see if Jackson County can lower their turnovers to maybe right around 5 to 7 in the second half compared to the 10 that they had in the first half.
Well, there's a pick as they throw it to McKnight, and Madison Curry with an easy one, but she missed the layup. Jenna Creech got the rebound, though. Curry with a second chance has her shot blocked by McKnight. So Jackson County with an easy transition bucket and can't get it to fall. Bella Sizemore ball overhead, top of the key. In the corner, open 3 is in the air, and it is good. That's Emily Sizemore hiding over there in that corner. That's her second 3 of the game. She's got 12 to match Chloe McKnight for the team lead. 31-28, North Laurel by 3. Down to Gilbert, goes right through her hands, and Nicholson picks up the loose ball. Jackson County, a couple of possessions here they'd like to forget about.
Yeah, kind of came out flat here in this.
And over and back on North Laurel, so both teams.
Kind of sloppy here in this first 2 minutes, Brian.
Some errors here in this first 2 minutes that we don't normally see. Is earlier, Bella Sizemore threw it to McKnight, and she wasn't expecting it. Jackson County not able to capitalize off the turnover. Madison Curry gets the screen. Oh, nice. Good give and go, but the shot is blocked. Nicholson down there with a big-time block for North Laurel. Bella Sizemore thought about the 3. Claybrook gives it to McKnight. McKnight puts it up. Awkward shot, can't get it to fall. Has her second shot blocked, and it's going to go off McKnight back to Jackson County. So a big hold right there for the Lady Generals. Still 31-28. Only 5 points scored by the teams combined in over 2.5 minutes. Curry penetrates in the corner to Creech. Now down low for Shannon. Gilbert from 10 feet. That one's going to roll in. Gilbert's got 8.
And that's a shot, too, that Gilbert can make, and it's kind of also something you probably would like to see her do a little bit more of, just to kind of add another factor to her game.
No doubt. As she can step out and hit the 3, hit the 15-footer.
And it really kind of expands the opposing team's defense as well.
Down low, good feed, and going to be a foul on Curry from behind as they found Claybrook open in the paint. That's the first personal on Madison Curry. And looks like we're going to take a timeout. Coach Tyree of Jackson County. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step away for a quick break. 4:49 left here in the third. North Laurel hanging on to a 1-point lead, 31-30 over Jackson County here on PRTC TV.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
Wherever you are, at home, at work, in the car, near or far, thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast here on PRTC TV, streaming live on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our YouTube channel as well on this Tuesday, January the 17th. 49th District doubleheader tonight. We are midway through the third quarter of the girls' game, and then the boys' game will follow this one. North Laurel leading by 1, 31-30. Not a whole lot of scoring here in this third quarter thus far. North Laurel has been outscored by Jackson County by 1, 4-3. We got Claybrook going to the line to shoot 2. On the year, she is only 1 of 4 for 25%, so doesn't get to the line very much, but she's a good shooter.
I believe that's Black, Brian.
That is Black.
Yep. Claybrook checking in for Nicholson there, that last time out.
So Black, that's her first points on the night. Second one is no good, and the rebound to Abby Gilbert. Those long ponytails make those numbers difficult to see.
Yes.
32-30, North Laurel by 2. Curry dribbles to the corner and trying to get it down low to Gilbert, but it's knocked away. Good defense down there by North Laurel. North Laurel checking in number 35, Gracie McKnight, going to replace number 5, Bella Sizemore. Creech to inbound for Jackson County. Gets it into Ward. Actually threw it into nobody, but right there was Kylie Shannon.
One more shot.
Jenna Creech for a 3. It's no good. Rebound. Kenna Ward. Ward back out to Gilbert. Top of the key. Curry. 3 is in the air. That one's going to be too strong. Gilbert had the rebound, and now we're going to have what? A jump ball. So possession arrow favors Jackson County. Bit of a razzmatazz possession there.
Yeah, kind of little chaos there. Really, really liking the Lady Generals' effort on crashing the glass, too.
Gilbert going to inbound it. Gets it out high to Shannon. Shannon tears it away from the defender. Over to Creech. Now Gilbert. Gilbert trying to make her move in the paint, and they're going to say that she dribbled it out of bounds. So some body contact there from North on the baseline, but not enough to whistle the foul, and Jackson County turns it over. As we approach the midway point here in the third, North Laurel with the ball and a 2-point lead, 32-30. Claybrook. Emily Sizemore back to Claybrook for a three. That one's way too strong. Gilbert with the rebound. Outlet to Curry. They've got numbers. Curry gives it to Shannon. Shannon can't get the shot off and maintains possession nicely, though. Jenna Creech on the baseline. Strong move, but then threw it away. Emily Sizemore with the steal. And then they throw it away. So the teams exchange turnovers.
Real sloppy. Third quarter, I would say, on both sides of the ball for both teams.
I don't think the third quarter, like you said, has been indicative of either team thus far. Points-wise, turnovers-wise, I'd say both teams have more turnovers than they do points. Ward checks out and Truitt checks in, and we're going to get Nicholson back in there for Coach Mahan.
And right here, too, kind of look probably for Nicholson to be really up into Curry's grill, be very aggressive, try and make her feel very uncomfortable right here and force a turnover.
Gives it to Gilbert. Nice move with the left hand. Can't get it to fall, though. North pushing it. Here comes Emily Sizemore into front court. And trying to get it to Nicholson in the corner, but they didn't communicate very well. Nicholson was breaking to the basket. She threw it behind her, so back-to-back turnovers for North Laurel on the last two possessions. As we approach the 3-minute mark here in the third, Madison Curry, nice move, has her shot blocked by McKnight, but definitely want to applaud the aggressiveness of 0-0.
Yeah, kind of really did a good job kind of there with the ankle breaker on Nicholson.
Both teams have gone a long time without any points. Trying to get it in bounds. They do finally to Abby Gilbert. Had Shannon for a moment, didn't see her. Gilbert penetrates and kicks to Truitt. Now back to Gilbert in the right corner. Cross-court pass to Creech for a three. That one's no good. Rebound to McKnight, Chloe McKnight of North. Emily Sizemore almost loses it, and Curry takes it away from her. Curry has it blocked, but she's going to go to the free throw line as she gets fouled by Mariella Claybrook, her first and team's first. So Madison Curry going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. As a matter of fact, Jackson County has only shot one free throw tonight, and that was Kylie Shannon way back in the first quarter. Madison Curry shoots that rainbow ball. She's been known to bring precipitation.
Yep.
She'll get two of them here. First one on the way is good. Madison Curry has 7. Bella Sizemore checking in, also Black checking in. Emily Sizemore coming out, and Gracie McKnight. Second one on the way is also good. So we're tied at 32. Get the feeling that we're heading toward a time that every single point is going to matter. Open three is in the air, and it is no good. Nobody on that side of the basket for Jackson County, and shot up no good. McKnight, though, puts it back up and in. Chloe McKnight has 14 to lead all scorers. North Laurel pulls ahead 34-32. 2:16 left here in the third. Down low, they find Shannon. Shannon in the paint, gives it back to Gilbert. Gilbert to Curry. She's got a three on the way. That one's no good. Gilbert has the rebound, though. Puts it up with the left hand and in! 10 points for Abby Gilbert. We're back even at 34.
Yeah, kind of both teams exchanging missed threes for offensive rebounds and putbacks right there, Brian.
Threes are not falling really for either team in this game thus far. McKnight, she had some size advantage there on Curry, but couldn't get a handle on the basketball.
Really like the Lady Generals communication in this 2-3 zone too, kind of between your wings and your bottom post players.
Fight for the loose ball. Nicholson gets it back. Bella Sizemore is open for a three. That one's no good. They get the offensive rebound, though. Shot is no good, and we're going to get a third foul on Abby Gilbert. Her third, team second. And I believe that is Claybrook. Is that correct? No, that's black.
Yes. No, that's Claybrook.
That's Claybrook, okay.
Black has on a short sleeve shirt under her jersey.
Okay. That'll help.
It's the only way I've been able to tell them apart.
Claybrook makes the first one. Abby Gilbert and Madison Curry going to get a breather before the fourth quarter. We get Markham and Ward back in there. Fourth point for Mariella Claybrook. She had a 3 back in the second quarter. Second one is rattling in. And the seesaw battle continues, 36-34. North Laurel inches ahead by 2. Addison Truitt running the point for Coach Tyree. Lobs it for Ward at the free throw line. Shannon can't get loose.
Really nice job there by Claybrook to kind of push Kylie out to like the wing more than the block itself.
Getting her that further away from the basket. Markham. Jackson County had the ball over 30 seconds here. Down low for Shannon. We're going to get a foul on North Laurel. That's going to be on Claybrook. It's her second, only the team's second. Mahan trying to say Shannon was hooking her. They get it into Truitt. Truitt, ball.
Kind of a hot potato right now.
Yeah. Nice job there by Markham to retain possession. He had a double team on her. Jackson County looking a little out of flux here.
Yeah, kind of nice move there by Tyree, kind of telling Truitt to
I think
kind of pull it out there and let's take a break.
I think Coach Tyree wants to set up a play because she knows these possessions are becoming very important. 36.8 seconds left here in the third. We'll step away for a quick break. North 36, Jackson 34 on PRTC TV.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
Welcome back to PRTC TV from Jackson County High School. It's girls high school basketball action. 49th District rivalry game. North Laurel and Jackson County. North Laurel's girls leading Jackson County by 2, 28-26, with 36 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And you really probably, Brian, too, if you can, unless you've got a wide open layup, hold for the last shot right here going in the fourth, either down 2 or tied, or maybe even with the 1-point lead.
Markham over to Abby Gilbert now with 20 seconds. Gilbert over to Jenna Creech. Now to Gilbert. Gilbert to Shannon. They are going to hold for the final shot, it does appear. 9 seconds left. Jenna Creech to Gilbert with 5 seconds. Gilbert has it blocked.
Nice defense.
Good defense. Can North Laurel get a shot off in time? They do, but it's well off the mark. So, at the end of 3, it is a good one. North Laurel 36, Jackson County 34. Final 8 minutes of regulation coming up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
The biggest game happens before kickoff.
Are you ready to tailgate?
Each week, 2 teams of culinary warriors battle on an NFL team's home turf, sidelining ordinary football food for game-changing gourmet.
Oh my God!
All new NFL Tailgate Takedown, Wednesday night at 9 on Food Network.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more, because we have an appointment with destiny.
Start of the fourth quarter here from Jackson County High School with North Laurel Lady Jaguars leading the Jackson County Lady Generals by 2, 36-34 here on PRTC TV. TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Sulfrich, Hunter Carroll, Brian Murray. Glad to bring you all the action. Thanks for tuning in and joining us on this Tuesday, January 17th, if you are joining us streaming live on our YouTube channel or our Facebook pages. North Laurel with the ball to open up the final quarter. Here's a three on the way, a high arcing three. It's no good. Rebound, kicks around, and it's going to kick back out to Bella Sizemore. Bella in the paint, a little out of control, but gets it to go. First bucket of the night for Bella Sizemore. She had 2 free throws back in the first quarter. She's got 4, and that is the lead right now. North Laurel 38, Jackson County 34. They give it to Gilbert in the paint. I like those odds. Puts it up and in. Abby Gilbert's got 12. She's really getting good with that offhand.
Yeah, that's kind of something, too, you can kind of see that she's just worked on and got better at throughout the season, too.
Madison Curry almost with a steal. Brooke Nicholson only with 2 points in this game. Here's a three on the way. It is good. That is Black.
Yes.
First field goal of the game for Black. She's got 4. Out to a 5-point lead, 41-36. Lady General's got to keep it right where it is. Curry gets the screen from Gilbert. Gives it to her. Free throw line jumper is going to be short. Rebound kicks back out to her, though, and she puts it up and in. So Abby Gilbert with both buckets for the Lady Generals here in this first minute and a half, and 41-38. In the corner, open for a three. That one's no good. Again, they got their offensive rebound, and Chloe McKnight puts it up and in. She's got 16, and Coach Tyree not liking what she's seeing to open up this fourth quarter. She's going to take a 30-second timeout. 43-38, 6:13 left in the fourth. We're back in 30 seconds on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
North Laurel with the 5-point lead over Jackson County, 43-38, 6:11 and counting left here in the fourth quarter on PRTC TV. Coach Tyree really upset during the timeout because North Laurel is getting a lot of offensive rebounds. Corner three, Markham is too strong. Fight for the rebound, and Nicholson going to tear it out of there for North. Nice job, and she is in a hurry with a full head of steam. Kicks it to Black. She can't get the three off. Emily Sizemore puts the shot up, blocked by Kennedy Ward. Outlet to Curry, and Curry's going to wait on her teammates. Good move. Gilbert had Markham over there by herself for a moment. Defense collapses on her time she gets the ball. Kind of a weak little handoff there from Ward, but Curry goes and gets it.
This kind of, too, seems like a very big possession. Kind of, if you're North Laurel, you really kind of smell the blood in the water with this lead starting to get out of hand.
Markham for three. That one's no good. Abby Gilbert saves the rebound in nicely off of Nicholson back to Jackson County. Little plays like that right there can really add up too. You never know what would have happened if she couldn't have saved that possession. Kennedy Ward going to check out, and Jenna Creech going to check in. And Madison Curry going to inbound it. Gets it into Markham. Now to Creech. In the corner for Curry. Down low. Good catch by Shannon. Shannon. Good spin move. Puts it up. No good. Creech with a rebound. Back up and in. 5 points for Jenna Creech and a big bucket for the Lady Generals, 43-40. Lead back down to 3. Under 5 to go.
I think it's safe to say this is the most offensive rebounds I've seen in the second half by both teams tonight.
Tipped, but Emily Sizemore somehow gets it back. Well, we were talking about during the timeout that Courtney was terribly upset over how many offensive rebounds that North Laurel's been getting when we've got so much size advantage. You still think they had over a half a dozen here in the second half.
Yep.
Penetration, floater is up and good, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson County as well. Really nice move there by Black. Jalen Black has really come to life here in this fourth quarter. She's got 5 for 6 points in the period. Foul was on Kylie Shannon. That's her first and the team's third. So that takes it back out to a 5-point lead, which has been their biggest all night. And Black is a 71% free throw shooter. Only had 5 of 7 from there on the year, though, and misses that one. Only 1 of 3 for Black from the free throw line tonight.
And I feel like, too, kind of with the size advantage here, Shannon, she did.
Kylie Shannon called for a move and pick, so that'll be back-to-back fouls on Kylie and a turnover for the Lady Generals, and Ward going to check in for her. So Jackson County needing a stop here as North Laurel has matched their biggest lead of the night and has the ball. They have not shot the three-pointers well tonight. Neither team actually has shot them very well. Jackson County hasn't shot nearly as many as North. Sizemore, open three, is blocked by Curry. They've got numbers. Truitt's out ahead, puts it off the glass, can't get it to fall. Another transition. Jackson County comes up empty.
And that's really, I don't really think that one's on Markham because Gilbert waited about 4 seconds too late before she threw it.
Well, and it's becoming the show for 0-0 here in this third quarter as Jalen Black nails her second 3 of the period, and she's got 8 points in the quarter, and the lead is up to 8 at 48-40. And we actually had a timeout called, I think it was by North Laurel.
It was. It kind of, right there, this kind of maybe where you start to see that Coach Mahan kind of sees where this game's going and where it's transitioning. Really would be really surprised if you do not see that North Laurel press that we've seen so much and talked about so much tonight, Brian, just because of kind of where the game's at. There's blood in the water. 3 minutes, you're up 8. Another 4-point swing like we just witnessed, and this game's probably out of the grasp of the Lady Generals just because, you get up 12. You get down 12 by a team against North Laurel, it's really hard to dig out of that hole.
North Laurel has outscored Jackson County 12-6 in this fourth quarter. And every possession is going to count for the Lady Generals from this point on. Creech gives it to Truitt in the corner. Down low for Kennedy Ward. Off the glass and good. Kennedy Ward only with 4 points on the night. 2 big ones there. 48-42. Lady Generals have got to stop the offensive rebounding. And they got to watch for 0-0. She got ready to launch it right there. Already with 2 threes for Black here in the quarter. She has actually 8 of their 12 in the period. Steal by Jenna Creech, knocks it away.
Yeah, kind of see Coach Tyree there too, giving Truitt there the let's go. We can't really slow it down. We're behind.
Down low, they give it to Ward. Ward backing her way in, gives it to Creech, fakes the 3, gives it to Ward down low. Ward off the window and can't get it to fall. Man, oh man. Golden opportunity there for Jackson County as they could have cut that lead down to 4, and time is not on their side. 2.5 left. 48-42. Well, when you have the number 2 and knocked away. Good job there by Abby Gilbert to get in the passing lane. Madison Curry's going to have it picked, but she found out just in time. Jackson County really needing a big bucket here. Kenna Ward. Lob it down to her. Gives it back to Truitt. Truitt to Creech. Down low, they find Ward again. She's got McKnight one-on-one. Puts it off the glass and in. Ward has 6. 8-point lead down to 4. Under 2 to go. Lady General start picking up their defense. Down low, they find Sizemore. Puts it up and in. And don't lose a player like Emily Sizemore under the basket. 50-44.
Really heads up play there too by Bella Sizemore to kind of see her. She was really down there all alone. Yet Ward had to come up and pick McKnight up, so it kind of just left her right by herself.
30-second timeout called by Coach Courtney Tyree. 1 minute and 29 seconds left. North Laurel with a 6-point lead, 50-44. And regardless, if the Lady Generals cannot dig out of this 6-point hole in the final 89 seconds, I think they've got to say to themselves, hey, we got really close in this situation here at home. We can play basketball with these people because, we talked about it during the timeouts and stuff, and North Laurel's defense is to credit for this, of course, but if I had told you Kennedy Ward would have 6 points and we were down by 6 with 1.5 minutes to go, we haven't had very much point production out of Kenna. Madison Curry has 8. Abby has 14, so she's off of her average. We have none from Madison Markham, only 2 from Addison Truitt. So, this has been a game that we haven't been really firing on all cylinders, and North hasn't either, but it tells you you're in the ballpark.
And, yeah, one thing, too, was kind of in the back of your head from the North side of it that you're probably going to be down about is that you give this Jackson County team hope.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something you really don't want to try to do against, an opponent that, probably very similar, very even, that a lot of people would say. So that's going to be something, too. It's like if you go back and look at the film session, there's going to be some things that the Lady Generals are going to be able to capitalize on of what they did wrong and how can we fix it. But, at the same time, Brian, that's also what you're going to say if you're North as well because, 21 Nicholson, this has not been her best night. She lit up Clay County when we covered that game. So, you know what she's capable of as well. So, like you said, it's not been either team's best game of the night by any means necessary.
Nicholson only with 2 points on the night. Creech to inbound, gets it into Abby Gilbert in front court. Abby making her move on McKnight, puts it off the glass too strong. Good defense down there by McKnight. Big defensive hold by Jackson County, and they're going to have some fouls to give away. Foul was on Truitt there, number 20. It's her first and the team's 5th, so still one more to give for Jackson County. And, some people says you got a foul to give. I think the way you got to look at that is I've got an aggressive opportunity to go for a steal.
Yeah, you've got those fouls to give. You're kind of playing with house money, one might say, is, let's try and pick this up, make this speed, make them feel very uncomfortable, see if we can force them to a turnover.
Try to draw somebody into a charge or something. They get it into Sizemore. One thing about North is they're going to have to watch the 10-second call, and I think Coach Mahan saw that, and he's going to have to burn one of his timeouts because they were already at the 7-second mark, and they were way back there at the free throw line. So we're going to step away for a quick break. 1:13 left. North by 6, 50-44 on PRTC TV.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. North Laurel trying to close the door on this one, up by 6 with 1:13 left and the ball. And we've got a triple team on Sizemore.
Oh.
And they were going to have an easy bucket. And stolen by Jenna Creech. Creech gets the pick. Madison Curry into front court under a minute.
Really thought, North had a wide open layup there. Props to the Lady Generals defense being able to capitalize on that.
Creech to Gilbert. Almost stolen. Gilbert from the free throw line. She got it. Abby Gilbert has 16, the lead down to 4 with 45.9 seconds left. And Courtney Tyree going to burn a timeout. I love the swarming double and triple teams that they got out of that. And you're right, this pass down here to the right elbow on North, I think if it hadn't have been behind Black and she hadn't had to recover to go get it, they had a cherry picker right down here under the basket.
Yeah, kind of wide open there. And one thing, too, that Coach Tyree's done that I thought's kind of been interesting, she's done a 2-2-1 press there on one, and then she went back to a man-to-man, kind of altering possessions. But what was really interesting is she had Kylie and Abby on the front of the press, and, you would think they would be back. But those long arms is going to be a really kind of hard for a body to kind of be able to see over and make it really pressuring and things like that.
All right, 45.9 seconds left. Jackson County gets the turnover and gets the bucket off the turnover, which they haven't done very much of tonight. 50-46, North by 4 with the ball. Not sure. Interesting that Kennedy Ward is not on the floor here in the last seconds, number 44. Not sure if she's not feeling well or. So here comes North. Bella Sizemore to trigger it in. Jackson County was still a foul to give. Triple team on Bella Sizemore, and we got a foul on Jackson County.
And Creech did kind of come over there over the shoulder.
Actually, I think they're going to give that to, yep, you're right, Jenna Creech. Her first, team 6, so the next one will be free throws. Nicholson. He's going to be fouled by Truitt. Truitt's second, team 7th, and Nicholson going to go to the line for 1 and a bonus. Nicholson is a good free throw shooter. She is the second best free throw shooter on the team, 71%, 39 of 55 on the year. And there comes Kennedy Ward in for Truitt. And Black checks out for North.
Kind of your offense for defense substitution right there.
Got to get this rebound on a miss. 71% shooter, Nicholson. She's had an off night tonight. That free throw, no good, and we can't get the rebound. So probably the most crucial defensive rebounding opportunity of the night there, and Jackson County cannot get it. They get a 71% shooter to miss the front end, and now put her right back there. Jenna Creech picks up her second.
Is this her second trip to the free throw line?
This is her first trip to the free throw line on the night. Only has 3 points. Had a bucket back in the second quarter. Nicholson well off of her season average of 14. She'd make it a full 2-possession game here, and she does not. Shannon with the rebound, gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert double teamed and throws it away. Bella Sizemore with the steal, and that should do it. Nicholson puts it up and in. 53-46. Long pass ahead to Shannon, and Shannon ball fake up and in. Shannon's got 11 and 53-48, but only 11.8 seconds left. So a couple things not going right, and Tyree barking at the official. Jenna Creech is picking up fouls at about the fastest pace I've ever seen.
Yeah, you know, kind of props though to Creech of, you know, kind of not even hesitating, you know, when you need to send them to the free throw line here. It doesn't matter really what happens, because if they hold it, it's over regardless.
First trip to the free throw line for Emily Sizemore. She is their best free throw shooter on the season. Shoots 84%, 57 of 68. She's got 15, a quiet 15 for Emily Sizemore. Second one also good. 55-48, only 11 seconds left. And we got a reach-in foul, and it's going to go against Bella Sizemore. Just a little bit of a disruption there to keep the team from scoring, and Mahan actually liked that, because if you can keep them from getting up the floor down 7 with 9 seconds left, why not?
Yep.
Creech to inbound. Gets it into Curry, now back to Creech. Creech in a hurry, heading the other way. Curry shoots the three from the elbow. That one's no good, and it is a final. The North Laurel Lady Jaguars 55 and the Jackson County Lady Generals 48. North Laurel improves their season record to a tally of 12-4. Jackson County falls to 14-4. We'll come back with final stats and thoughts coming up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
You ready? You're gonna love this. To crank it up and rock it out. We took you backstage and we made you laugh out loud. We brought you great stories and a front row seat to some of country music's biggest stages. But trust us, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
That's an avalanche of awesome.
This is a Circle Network, and we are just getting started.
Today, reliable internet is crucial for everyone to thrive. PRTC gets it. And we want you to know if you are currently enrolled in the Affordable Connectivity Program or Lifeline to help with your PRTC bill. You will lose these important benefits if you sign up for a government-funded cell phone plan. Protect your ACP or Lifeline benefit. Contact PRTC to learn more.
We understand an upside-down world. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Egypt and Mike are back to business.
This is going to be one of our best yet.
Balancing project bids.
You can do that. I can do anything.
And busy kids.
Here we go.
Get head over heels for their jaw-dropping reveal.
That is cool.
My yang. And my yang.
Married to Real Estate. All new Thursday at 9 on HGTV.
Big or small, you need to call 811 before you dig. At least 2 business days before digging, you need to call 811. It's fast, it's free, and it's the law. Why call 811? We mark underground utility lines so you can dig safely. DIY or a pro, you always need to call 811. It's fast to call 811 or visit our website. It's free, and it's the law. Preventing gas and utility damages keeps us all safe. Big or small, you need to call 811 before you dig.
Well, it was a good one. North Laurel, the second-ranked team in the 13th region against the third-ranked team in the Jackson County Lady Generals in the 13th region, and it was nip and tuck all the way down to the end. North Laurel pulls out a tough win, 55-48 over the Jackson County Lady Generals here on PRTC TV. You see the boys on the floor getting ready to warm up. For those of you joining us live on this Tuesday, January 17th, we'll bring in that to you here in just a little while. But first things first, let's get inside the numbers. Final stats, here's Hunter Carroll.
We'll start with the Lady Generals individual. You had number 20, Addison Truitt with 2 points. Number 52, Jenna Creech with 5 points. Number 44, Kennedy Ward with 6 points. Number 00, Maddie Curry with 8 points. Number 11, Kylie Shannon with 11 points and 7 rebounds. And the Lady Generals were led by number 34, Abby Gilbert with 16 points and 9 rebounds. And then if you jump over to the North Laurel side, you had number 10, Claybrook with 5 points. Number 5, Bella Sizemore with 4 points. Number 21, Brooke Nicholson with 5 points. Number 00, Jalen Black with 9 points. Number 23, Emily Sizemore with 16 points. And number 54, Chloe McKnight with 16 points and 7 rebounds.
I think you might have missed Claybrook.
Claybrook had 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Then if you go to the team stats, the Lady Generals shot 18 of 34 for 53% from 2, compared to North Laurel's 16 of 26 for 62%. North Laurel shot 5 of 17 from 3 for 29%, compared to Jackson County's 3 of 10 for 30%. The Lady Generals were 3 of 3 from the free throw line for 100%, compared to North Laurel's 8 of 13 for 62%. North Laurel had 9 team assists compared to Jackson County's 10. The Lady Generals had 24 team rebounds compared to North Laurel's 22 team rebounds. North Laurel had 11 turnovers compared to Jackson County's 13.
Well, we certainly controlled the turnovers there in that second half, as we had 10 in the first half and only 3 there in the second half. But the rebounding, man, should not be that close by no means. We did catch North Laurel on a cold shooting night from the three-point line and couldn't get it done. But this was a good one, and this will really kind of whet our appetite for when Jackson County plays at North Laurel, and certainly if these two teams meet in the 49th District, which they probably will. That would kind of gets us ready for that one, gets excited about that one. So, again, the final, North Laurel 55, Jackson County 48. For TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Sulfridge, Hunter Carroll, this is Brian Murray. Thank you for joining us for another exciting presentation of high school basketball on PRTC TV.